two, three, go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I am Emma Blazios, and today I'll tell you the impact of NGOs in the socio-economic development of the country. Would you imagine Rwanda without Mastercard Foundation, without Partnership in Health, without MAC, without Kepler, without Chensen? That means poor education, poor health services, poor policy setting, and of course, lack of employment opportunities. So you can ask yourself, what is an NGO? An NGO is a non-government organization that works to develop citizens of the country, of course, in a social, economic, and political way. Here I will start by telling you some examples of NGO that we have in our country. Of course, I have to start with Kepler, Chase International, Mastercard Foundation, Partners in Health, and many more others NGOs that are playing a great role in the development of our country. So, allow me to proceed by sharing you what are the impact or the positive outcomes of having those non-government organizations in our country. Without going far, let's start with education. Non-government organizations, specifically Mastercard Foundation, Chance International, Kepler and MAC, they are doing a great part of sponsoring the young Rwandans which are not financially stable, which are from vulnerable families, to afford quality education. In addition to that, those non-government organizations, they are even doing their best to set the policies of education that aim at taking Rwandan youth to a next generation where they can make everything out of themselves. Allow me to proceed in health field. If you know Partners in Health, Partners in Health is doing a great role to help in cancer treatment as well as developing health centers alongside the country. NGO are also playing a great role in policy setting. So those NGOs are there to help the government institutions, to help those senators and deputies to develop policies that are fit for the country. So in short, let's put our hands together to support and give loan to those NGOs and do our best to develop ours. Thank you. So, if you have any question, you're most welcome for any question.
I have one question.
Yes, Ken?
So you talked about education. So those fields, like those NGOs contributing to education, are they directly involved as education systems, or they're just funding in the background?
Okay. Thank you for the question. You're asking if those NGO are directly linked to education or if they are doing something rolling around education. So those NGOs, they contribute both directly and indirectly. I could say directly when they sponsor the young ones from vulnerable families. So if they can pay for you the tuition fees, if they can pay for you other bills around education, that means they are contributing in a direct way. In an indirect way, of course, the way they motivate individuals through mass media and other systems of informing people, they're also contributing great in education. So thank you so much for your attention.